Hello, horror fans, and welcome to a unique video for my channel covering a new game in the Dead by Daylight universe, the casting of Frank Stone. Now, while I was at work last night, the trailer for this game actually came out, and we will be looking at that here in a little bit. But first, I wanted to cover what is written about the game on Steam. It is available to add to your wish list right now on Steam. I'm definitely excited for it, but I think that by going over what they say on Steam before we watch the trailer will give a bit of context to the trailer. So let's get into that. So the information about the game starts with the storytelling prowess of Supermassive Games meets the Dead by Daylight universe in a haunting horror game that won't soon be forgotten. The shadow of Frank Stone looms over Cedar Hills, a town forever altered by his violent past. As a group of young friends are about to discover, Stone's blood-soaked legacy cuts deep, leaving scars across families, generations, and the very fabric of reality itself. A mystery of cosmic proportions. In the depths of an Oregon steel mill, the gruesome crimes of a sadistic killer spawn horrors beyond comprehension. Delve into the mystery of Cedar Hills alongside an original cast of characters bound together on a twisted journey where nothing is quite as it seems. Choose your fate. Every decision you make shapes the story and impacts the fate of the characters within it. Brimming with emotional gut punches and high stakes horror, discover how a simple decision can become a truly heart wrenching dilemma. An immersive nightmare. For those who find comfort in the unknown and glee in the grotesque, Supermassive Games' cinematic storytelling brings new levels of emotion, immersion, and intensity to this darkly rich universe. A world beyond the fog. Experience a never-before-seen look at the wider world of Dead by Daylight, Behavior Interactive's acclaimed multiplayer horror game. Filled with spine-chilling twists, this dark original tale is certain to haunt you long after it's over. So, with all of this in mind, we sort of have a background here. It sounds like Frank Stone is possibly the killer in this game, or it may be somebody that was inspired by him that's the killer in the game. I'll talk a bit more about Supermassive Games after we watch the trailer. But with all of this information in mind, let's go ahead and watch what it is that Dead by Daylight released last night.
Whatever's down there is too dangerous.
So, as you can see in the trailer here, this is definitely a unique combination between these two companies. For those who do not know, Supermassive Games has made such games as The Quarry and The Man of Medan, which are both horror-themed games in a sort of storytelling fashion. And as the sort of synopsis said on the Steam page, the choices you made in those games did affect the outcome of the game. So I could really see where they bring a certain aspect to a Dead by Daylight universe. This is going to be very interesting. The graphics and stuff really have that great quality that Supermassive seems to do in their games, And the fact that it's going to have something to do with Dead by Daylight makes it extraordinarily exciting, I think. Couple things that I notice here right away is all of these survivors, as the Steam page says, do look like they are just unique. They are not characters from the game. I do wonder, and I'm sort of hopeful that hopefully what this is going to be as far as a partnership is that the game will be fairly successful, and then we will see these characters come into Dead by Daylight. There are 4 survivors here, so that would be a bit unique to bring in 4 survivors to the game. But definitely this killer already has some interesting look to him here, and I think he would definitely fit right in Dead by Daylight. I don't know if he'll have a power in the game and such. I don't know if he'll have like a Mori in this game that they're making, but it is something exciting and a bit different. So I'm very hopeful for this. I definitely am looking at it as something where I'm going to definitely purchase this game and play through it on my channel. My hope would be that this is the start of a long-term relationship between these two companies. Dead by Daylight, or Behavior Interactive, I should say, continues to do what they do with their game, adding new characters, killers, survivors, maps, everything of that nature to keep Dead by Daylight itself going, and allows a company like Supermassive Games to create additional story that is sort of outside of Dead by Daylight, but at the same time brings us into that world, allows us to understand it a bit more. As we can see in the storm cloud there, it looks like the entity is coming down. So as I said, I'm not sure if the killer is inspired by Frank Stone, or if it's Frank Stone that has been returned by the entity. Has this entire place sort of become a little world that the entity has created, a map that these survivors don't know they're a part of, and Frank Stone is there to kill them? These are all things that I sort of am curious about and definitely looking forward to in the game. With that though, I don't want to drone on and on with this video, so if you're excited for this, I definitely know that I am, and I hope that you'll watch when I play this game on my channel. For now though, if you enjoyed what I did in this video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all in the fog.